started to discover along my journey of training, 2, 3, 4 years, I really had this like entrepreneurial spirit inside of me, something that was in there. I just didn't necessarily recognize it at the time. To say like you are meant to kind of run your own show, be your own boss, lead others in a larger scale. To me, as personal training continued on and I starting my own business and kind of getting into the more corporate world of things, I really started to feel that tug inside of me, that pull that was saying, Carrie, you're meant to help people on a larger scale. You're meant to not only help people in the gym, in a small gym setting, but really throughout all aspects of their life, right? Through personal growth, through mental health, through just encouraging them with their nutrition more. I couldn't do that when I was working, for an hour with somebody. I was really so focused on their fitness that I couldn't give them a well-rounded, service. And I'm all about servicing and pouring value into people. And I just wasn't feeling that. So it was about 8, 9 months ago that kind of a new opportunity, a new way of thinking came into my life. And it kind of provided me a platform to start really thinking outside the box, to start thinking about my dreams on a larger scale, starting with me, starting with the person who I am, as we touched on earlier in this video, kind of connecting back to my source. What gets me up in the morning? When you wake up in the morning, what's your passion? What's your purpose? I was kind of feeling unfulfilled. I wasn't feeling that every day going to train. It was kind of like the redundant same routine. And I actually started to get a lot of anxiety and stress and worry about my future that, it wasn't even happening like yet, and I was already worrying about so much of my future ahead of me, and that was taking a toll on my health. Here I am trying to be that strong, athletic girl in the gym that's trying to preach all this stuff onto other people, yet I wasn't practicing it myself. And the media does a good job at, you can put out as much good information as you want. You don't need to show the negatives, and that's what I was doing, right? I was kind of hiding behind this identity a little bit, and it was very unfulfilling. So this opportunity that came in just showed me a different way, and here I am today, 8 months later, traveling and starting a new journey, living the life of my dreams, being surrounded by motivating, inspiring, a big group of young, inspiring people that are allowing me to, and supporting me, right, to fulfill those dreams and to create really a platform for my life based around contribution and service at a higher level than I ever thought possible. So now, I'm only training about 15, 20 hours a week. It's become more of a hobby for me than anything, and I spend the rest of my time and days just planning out my dreams, planning out my life, and manifesting all that and bringing all that abundance into my life and meeting amazing people like Ashley along the way.
And yeah, that's where I come in, and where I thank Kara for coming into my life and kind of reiterating that, everything that I've thought for a pretty long time isn't just kind of in my head. My desire to want more and to think very outside of the box, and that's why I think she came into my life, is because I had these passions and I had this positive drive, and I attracted her into my life. She attracted me into hers, and my story starts where I got out of university, and again, I'm like everyone else. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wasn't passionate about what I took in university. I started waitressing right away just to make some money and to like take it slow and figure out what I wanted, and I couldn't figure it out, and I started working out to, I've always been an athlete. I started working out in the gym to fill up my time, and I needed that release. I needed that, that's what kept me going, is working out, and I learned how to transform my body through nutrition, and I got into the best shape of my life, and personal training kind of just like fell into my lap, just being around that environment. And I started doing that for a while, but again, I kind of started getting stressed out about, I didn't feel like maybe I was even making enough money, and I was getting a little bit burnt out. But I also, again, it was just my own uncertainty of what I wanted to do at that time. I still wanted to go out and party and do things that weren't really healthy in my life. But you're young and you need those experiences to learn, and I did that. I did that a lot, and then another opportunity came, and a friend of mine, we moved out to Ottawa, and again, like, I met all these amazing people, and we're like, let's just waitress, and we'll enjoy our time there and relax. But what I found was I was just going through the motions every day, and I was, again, we were going out, we were living an unhealthy lifestyle. I was far from perfect, And I was also even much further from what I feel like I was meant to do. I wasn't personal training anymore. I wasn't really even able to work out as much because I was working so much, burning myself out. And became a complainer. I had health problems because
Me too.
my stomach was always hurting from stress, and I didn't know what was going on, why I was just feeling so crappy. And it was because I was so far from who I
Yes.
am.
Yeah.
And I was so far from my purpose and living this lifestyle that was not growing whatsoever. It was day to day, what's the next thing we're gonna do? We're probably gonna go out and get a drink at the next bar or something. And I just had enough, and I moved back home, and it wasn't something I wanted to do, but it allowed me to refocus my life and go back to a simple life. And that's when I got a call from Kara, and she literally took the words out of my mouth and out of my brain, like she was just the same person that I was, dealing with the same stuff. And that's where the power of people coming together can really make a
Yes.
change in your life. And
Yeah,
that's where we are
the power
now.
of support.
Yeah.
And I love how you touched on, you not feeling aligned,
Mhm.
right, with what you were doing on the outside to who you really were on
Yeah.
the inside. And I think that's so important for a lot of us because a lot of us are just going through the motions,
Yeah.
as you stated, and we tend to forget, like, who we are deep inside,
Mhm.
right? Because we have all these external forces and all these distractions. I mean,
Mhm.
we live in a pivotal time where there is all that, and it's great, but we tend to overuse it, right? There's too much external coming into us that we tend to lose sight, and it's the worst feeling, right? When you're not. How do you feel when you're not aligned with the person you are on the inside to what your actions are
Yeah.
speaking on the outside? It's not a healthy. It's almost like a spiritual damage to your soul. So yeah, guys, there's no perfect time to start. At any point in time, you have an opportunity to change your life. The time is now. It doesn't matter what demographic you come from. It doesn't matter where you work or where you live. Take control of your life. Right now is the time, and we're here to really inspire you and motivate you and push you to do that. Right? Get out of your comfort zone. That's where growth lives. That's the pivotal time. If you're constantly going through life in a straight linear path, I don't think you're really moving. You need to experience the ups and downs, the struggles. Face fear, look at it in the face, and let that inspire you to propel you forward into greatness. And we get excited, fires us up, because we are a part of a global youth movement. And I'm saying global as in the entire world right now. It's going around 18 to 35-year-olds. Yes, me, you, everyone. 18 to 35-year-olds taking control of their lives. Our movement is called Start Your Life. And if you're the type of person like me and Ashley who want more out of life, who really inspired to design our own lives, lead by example, contribute at a high level, then this is the opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you to jump in and join us and take back your greatness. So we encourage you. We rise. I love this quote. We rise by lifting others up. Right? I mean, for us to do this for you guys and to really put out all this information is so you can take it and do it for others. We're not just doing it to get all the glory. I mean, this is what we were meant to do, right? To give you guys such great knowledge, to give you guys experience, inspire you, so you can do the same.
Okay, so and with that, like we said, we want to ignite you to own your own life, and use what you are passionate about and what your best qualities are, and make that your inspiration. And that's what, like Kara said, we believe that's what our greatest assets are. We want to give you fitness and health tips, total body wellness, spirituality, happiness. We want to teach you about community involvement, and those are what we know we're the best at in our lives. That's what we know. We can go out on this world and help people to see that. So that's why we have this platform. We're doing this today to start inspiring other people and make that our life. Make that our passion to help you and inspire you. And a lot of you are probably scared right now. You're not alone if you have been in and out of school, trying to find the right job, trying to, even, you feel pressure to excel in all of these things. And then once you've gotten that diploma, you still don't really know what you want to do, and you're working at the same job you had before university, or, feel the pressure, but know how to channel it and realize that you can make your future amazing.
And this is an amazing opportunity for you guys too, to just show up and start really showing up just authentically, you know, as you are. Whatever clothes you want to wear, whatever personality you got, you show up, you be yourself, right? This is what it's all about. It's not about hiding behind a social mask, as society does so good at teaching us. It's about just coming out authentically and to really use your skills, right? Skills that you might not have known you have. I didn't know that I was such a good speaker. I mean, speaking is one of the biggest fears, you know, public speaking is one of the biggest fears people have. And I had that fear too, but for me to step out of my comfort zone and do it, I mean, I love it now. You know, I love speaking in front of people and think about some of the things that maybe you're afraid to do or some skills you might not know you have and watch them grow, watch them come.
So get inspired and raise your standard for yourself and for who you are and the person you want to bring to this world every day. And we're excited to get in touch with you and start learning more about you and what you want from us and what you want to see, whether it's, you know, our movement that we keep talking about, whether it's our amazing nutrition that we use that has recently come into our lives that keeps us
Energized, feeling good.
yeah, bright and energized every
yeah.
single day. And we're gonna give you our Instagram, our Facebook, our email down here so you can kind of keep track of what we're doing and what we use and talk to us. We're excited to get to know you too.
We're excited, guys. We're excited about this whole thing and excited about you continuing to follow us along this journey. So check in with us soon. That was our first intro video, and we'll be posting more to come. So have a great day. Remember, guys, feel blessed, be blessed for what you have. Gratitudes every day
Every morning.
for what you have,
Be
and
thankful.
be thankful for where you're at and good things to come. Absolutely, right? So have
Yeah.
a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.